Hey there, Dancho here. If you are new to the channel, I am a VTuber/AniTuber, and I will be posting a lot of different content here, but if you are an AOT fan, this is the channel for you. In this video, I will be comparing MAPPA's adaptation of Attack on Titan, the final season, to that of the manga by Hajime Isayama. Before we get started, I would like to address something a lot of you are probably wondering about, and that is, will 16 episodes be enough to cover the rest of the series? The short answer is no, because looking at the first episode, we were able to cover chapters 91 and 92 of the manga. By doing some quick maths, by this pacing, we would be able to cover 32 chapters in 16 episodes. Given that the manga is currently at chapter 135 and is not finished yet, it is impossible for MAPPA to cover those 13 plus chapters unless they skip content. Hopefully they figure it out and deliver the best possible adaptation for the fans, because so far it is looking pretty great. Anyways, let's get back to the main topic at hand. The episode starts off just like it did with the manga, as our boy Falco watches a bird flying in the sky. This image of the bird was used in the ending theme as well, so it definitely symbolizes something. The first difference, however, is when Gabi goes forth to execute her plan. In the anime we cut to her walking towards the enemy soldiers, but in the manga we see her actually exit the trench, carrying the explosives behind her. Before she leaves, she gives a little smile, which seemed to be directed at Falco, and then there's another bit of dialogue during this scene which was also left out of the anime, where Colt says, "Soldiers without uniforms are against international law, you know." To which Magath replies with, "What if there's no one left alive to report it?" Falco is also seen trying to comprehend why Gabi would go so far with her plan, but there's also another bit of dialogue between Magath and Colt, which was left out of the anime. This was just before Zeke and Reiner began their descent. After Magath asks him what he thinks about the situation, Colt responds that it is all up to the airborne unit, to which Magath agrees. The next difference would be during Reiner's descent, and it is the flashback that he has. In the anime we get a bird's eye view of a cannon on top of the wall, but we don't exactly see who the people are in the flashback. In the manga, these people are clearly shown to be Reiner, Berthold, Eren, Sasha, and Connie. Just before Reiner lands, after transforming into the armored titan, Gabi also has an extra yet important line which was left out of the anime. This was her saying, "Reiner, be careful." This is important because it's the first time we see Gabi have any sort of connection to Reiner. Anime-only fans may be wondering, why is Gabi concerned about Reiner? Because doesn't she want to inherit the armored titan? Well, I guess you're gonna have to find out
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Anyways, so far I have mentioned things that the anime left out, but what about the things that the anime added? First off, there are a lot more details regarding the soldiers, but the scenes depicting them are more personal since we get to see their expressions of anguish and despair. One scene in particular is when they are given a speech by the Marleyan soldier. You could even see the Eldian soldiers shaking in their boots and thinking about their loved ones, because they were fully aware that they were about to die. This, together with the visuals in the opening theme, help paint a picture of how cruel this world is, especially when it comes to the war. I think these scenes that the anime had were extremely valuable for helping us feel that the vast amount of deaths were not just numbers, but people who were suffering and unable to escape being slaves to their fate. I will go into more detail on this in another video coming soon, where I will analyze the opening theme song and visuals that come with it, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, these scenes aren't shown in the manga at all, so this was something MAPPA did additionally, which makes me feel that they understood how to bring the audience into the world of Attack on Titan, just as Studio Wit was able to do in previous seasons, but in their own way, of course. Moving on to Reiner's attack on the fort, he actually never got his arm blasted off in the manga, and there was no second armored train. I believe MAPPA did this to show that the Titan Shifters were indeed struggling against this new weaponry, since this is what we heard our narrator, Armin, say at the end of the episode. This was a great addition since we got to see Reiner use the Armor Titan's signature move, slamming into things. The last bit of added content was a clip just before the ending theme played, which was of someone walking in a busy city. For some reason, this is the thing everyone couldn't shut up about on social media, but I won't go spoiling you on who it is. All I will say is that it was not in the manga, and MAPPA sure knows what they're doing with these teases. And that's pretty much it for the first episode of Attack on Titan Final Season. For more AOT content, consider subscribing for more. I will definitely be making this a series where I compare each episode to the manga, so expect one of these kinds of videos every week, in addition to my other content. I also will be doing streams of the Attack on Titan 2 final game, story mode, on Twitch, if any of you are interested in some nostalgia as we near the climax of this grand story. Thanks for watching. Until next time, remember to keep moving forward.